Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Shasha Sahira binti Rafai and my matrix number is 17 DKA 21F1027. Me with my team members which is Dia Irina Damia binti Azman, number matrix 17 DKA 21F1003. Muhammad Haris Nazmi bin Muhammad Rizal, number matrix 17 DKA 21F1005. And Anisha Zwani binti Muhammad Syed, number matrix 17 DKA 21F1037. We are from Group 4, which is dash IBS construction, are presenting about the case study first, that the title of structure failure. So the table of content, which is introduction, role of engineering, finding and discussion, and conclusion. For the introduction, construction site is an area or the piece of land where the construction work is taking place. Sometimes, the construction site is referred to a building site that usually implies the building or housing that are being constructed, where the construction site is covering a wider scope of work. Construction failure or structural failure usually occurring during the construction journey, which is does not include only the partial or total collapse of the structure, but also the excessive deformation, cracking, and misalignment. In terms for the safety of the workers, it is the partial or total collapse that can cause the most death and injuries. So this is the example of the structural failure, which is involving the collapse of roof trusses that was in process of being installed at the velodrome occurred at approximately at 3 p.m. 18 June 2016 in Nilai Negeri Sembilan, and this caused two skylift machines that under the roof structure were crushed by the rubble of the roof structure. This incident has caused an injury to a worker who was handling the machine.
Okay, my part is cause of the incident happens. So the first is use of non-standard and low quality materials, which is you not follow the standard of material or so on. And second, the use construction material that do not follow the standard set in the 1994 Act under the control of OSHA in Malaysia. Okay, the next point is the support column that B used was unable to carry an excessive load. And next, connection component failed to install properly. The next point is truss structure does not have enough support because the lack of construction stock material. And effective communication between employees and employers. And lastly, miscommunication between employers and employees that cause misinformation and lead to negative consequence. Okay, the next slide is role of engineering. Architect shall mean the architect responsible for the architecture design of the structure and who produce the architecture drawing include in the construction design document. That's point. Okay, the next point is contractor should include those subcontractor to perform all or a portion of the storage, handling, and installing of the truss. Okay, the next point is engineer. Show the registered professional engineer responsible for the structural design of the structure and who produce the structure drawing include in the construction design document. Lastly, truss is individual nail-plated timber structural component manufactured by the truss manufacturer.
So, for the incident issue that happened causes by roof trusses collapse is first one, two skylift under the roof structure has been crushed by the collapsed roof structure. So, the skylift machinery was used to lift workers to do the connection work on roof structure. This incident was also causes a worker injured and no casualties occur. So, for the second one of whom reportedly suffered a head injury in incident because has been overlaid by falling concrete. For the third one, earthquake during construction terms that has causes the roof structure failure and risking the employer's and employee's life. One of the workers have been injured by the falling crane and at the construction site. So for the second last one, the wind loads are the naturally generated frequent continuous and dynamic form of load, causing deflection and bending effect in most of the trusses. The wind load values depend on the shape of roof truss, wind direction and location of the building. So for the last one, renovation and modification weaken the roof structure, causing deflection that can worsen over time and in extreme cases lead to roof failure. So for the method of safety and health between employer and employee, got 4 method. For the first one is personal protective equipment, which is PPE. Ensure that employees have access to the necessary PPE and enforce its proper use, maintenance and replacement. For the second one is a training update. So regularly update safety training programs to reflect new rates, technologies and industry best practice. For the third one is environmental responsibilities. Incorporate environmental sustainability into safety practice, such as reducing hazardous waste and minimizing environmental impact. For the last one is contractor safety, which is ensure that contractors and subcontractors to follow the same safety standards and procedure as your employees when working on site. That's all.
For the first slide, I will be explaining about finding and discussion. First is personal protective equipment. We have to ensure that appropriate PPE is provided to employees based on their job requirement. Second is training and education. We have to provide comprehensive training to employees on safety protocol, hazard identification, and the proper use of equipment. The third one is we have to do regular inspection and maintenance. So we have to conduct a routine inspection, maintenance and repair for equipment, machinery and infrastructure. It's crucial to identify any potential fault or wear and tear. For the last point is emergency preparedness. So we have to develop and practice emergency response plan, including evacuation procedure and first aid training. For the last slide, I will be explain about conclusion. In conclusion, to improve safety and health awareness in business and among employees, a diverse strategy includes providing appropriate personal protective equipment (PPE), educating employees on safety protocol and danger detection. We have to conduct regular equipment inspection and maintenance, and promoting disaster readiness through emergency response plan. This approach ensures a safer and healthier work environment.